Police log for the week of December 25th, 2019 through January 1st, 2020. It was a busy week for Mattis, our canine cop, and we had an unusually high number of erratic drivers reported. Christmas Day, 2:45 a.m. A Norfolk Street resident reported hearing a woman yelling for help as she was locked out of the house. Access gained. No mention of whether she found her key or someone finally let her in. 6:30 p.m., 162 Highland, one of Santa's finest got run over by a car. December 26th, another deer failed to yield the right-of-way to a car on Highland. The car waited for HPD to arrive. The deer did not, as word of a dispatcher has spread through the Certivy family. Holliston's K-9 Mattis practiced evidence and article search on Boynton, and Midway PD requested assistance from K-9 Mattis to search for a missing woman. She was found at home. Mattis still gets a good boy and a biscuit. Suspicious activity on Tracy Lynn. 2 strange vehicles were reported pulling into a neighbor's driveway at the same time. It became even more suspicious when the headlights of one flashed ominously and then both left the scene. And if that was not bad enough, the caller also reported hearing a thump. Gone on arrival, any assistance would be appreciated. December 27th, 8 a.m., report of a suspicious vehicle on Mark Tree. Caller noticed that the driver appeared to be sleeping. HPD determined that the driver was in fact sleeping. Interesting wake-up call. Identity theft reported by someone without a name on Mark Tree. December 28th, suspicious activity on Exchange. Report of a possible sewage leak. Checked okay. Nah, it's not sewage. Larceny reported on Taylor. Medication and other items missing. Then another person from the same home dropped into HPD requesting assistance while retrieving other items from the house. You don't have to be Sherlock Holmes to figure this one out. December 29th, erratic driver on Central. A woman from Dorchester was stopped for riding a bumper of a car in front of her. She needs a sticker on a dashboard that says, "Objects in windshield are closer than they appear." K-9 Mattis practiced his tracking skills on Summer Street. December 30th, except for an incident of online fraud reported on Rolling Meadow, this was a slow day. December 31st, suspicious activity, this time on Whispering Lane. HPD received a 911 call to report the back door of a home wide open and things inside thrown all over the place. Determined not to be a break-in. 4 strong winds, maybe? Complaint on Bogostar. Caller reports a female with blonde hair driving in a go-kart on the street and around a home. Advised, as in, don't do that again. Animal incident on Elm. Caller reports her dog is missing. The ACO was notified and the dog reunited with its owner. Don't you just love a happy ending? New Year's Day, January 1st, 2020. So it was a vehicle stop with a summons issued to a Milford resident for a 90-10, an 89-4A, and a 90-18. Bingo. And finally, K-9 Mattis was practicing article and evidence search at the high school at 1 a.m. Then practiced his tracking skills on Hoppingbrook Road, and finally sniffing out narcotics at HPD. He was then called to Milford Street in Medway to assist in searching for a male in a gray jacket who fled on foot after trying to break into a building. No mention was made whether Mattis captured the man, but he probably got a biscuit anyway. During the reporting period, 14 citations and 20 warnings were issued. 11 erratic drivers were reported. And dispatchers logged 17,891 calls during 2019. That's a call every 29 minutes. But wait, there's more. Back in the day, gun violence was occasionally inflicted on the shooter. On December 24th, 1873, Oscar Perkins of Holliston went out to harvest something tasty for Christmas dinner. But while ramrodding the lead shot down the barrel, the rifle fired, exploding into 1,000,000 pieces. Ooh, that can't be good. The Framingham News reported that very little of a gun was found and most of that was embedded in Oscar's arms and legs. One fragment even tore a hole in the brim of his chapeau. Poor Oscar spent Christmas in bed, wrapped up in bandages, while Mrs. Perkins harnessed up the wagon and picked up a poor Cataract Superette. Well, that's the log for Christmas through New Year's, so let's be careful out there. For Holliston Police Log, this is Paul Saulnier.